Well, obviously, the Bills have arrived in Jacksonville. The fans continuing to travel down to Florida by any means necessary to get down there to see this playoff game. Channel 2's Erica Brecker has more from the airport and the story of one essential item that they decided to bring along. Right, Erica?
Yeah, Ron, you know, between this morning and flights today, Bills fans once again proved to be the best fans in the NFL. From standing outside at the airport in negative 16-degree weather this morning to send the team off, to those going to the playoff game and making sure they bring the Bills tailgate with them.
This morning at the airport.
It's just exciting to get the family involved in what the community is like, because they have no idea what the city is like with any of the sports teams being in the playoffs.
Big fans, families with kids like these guys braved the wind and cold to show support as their team departed for Jacksonville.
But it is nice to have that community relationship with the Bills.
On a separate flight, Tim Conzilla, who was also headed to Florida, made what started as a week-long joke a reality.
Walked into the airport with it. I got a couple of very strange looks, and then I was met with a whole lot of fanfare and go Bills.
Conzilla's friend custom painted this folding table, and it was tucked into Southwest's cargo cabin this morning.
And the rest of the Southwest employees thought it was the funniest thing ever, saying they wanted to take pictures with it, and they can't believe it's actually happening.
Another Bills fan on the same flight caught these photos when their plane landed, and the images went viral.
And we happened to be sitting right where the luggage was coming out of the plane, and the first thing out of the side of the plane is our table, and everybody looking out the window is just kind of like, oh my God, someone actually brought a folding table.
Now, Southwest's slogan is that luggage flies free, but it turns out the table exceeded the size limits and cost $75 to check. Conzilla said it was worth it, and he's made some new friends out of it, too. For the low mortality rate that folding tables have here, are you expecting to bring it back with you?
Well, we had that discussion on the car because the table's pretty famous now. We're not sure if it might make it back, or if it might maybe get back in pieces, but we're definitely keeping it one way or the other. We'll see what happens.
All right, so just after putting together this report, I followed up with Tim. He says he and his friends have decided they will keep it intact, and should the Bills win, he says it's going to New England next. Erica Brecker, Channel 2 News.